Hi, hello, this is Kazrisk, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Let's play here on youtube.com/kazrisk. Oh, Mario, why are you dying? You're making all sorts of noises. Today we're going to be playing Super Mario Maker, and before Mario dies again, let's go ahead and hop into play, or into core spot here. So play, no, course road. Okay, let's just go to course road, because it wants us to go somewhere. Today we're going to be playing back into my core spot. We're going to be playing my next level, which I believe is the Great Escape, or no, Escape the Lab, because the Great Flood and then Escape the Lab. And so this level is kind of inspired to be the second level in this whole kazrisk World 1 thing, where it's the underground theme. And in case you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and hop over onto yesterday's video where I do coverage of the Great Flood, and you can also check out my World Championship coverage, Nintendo World Championship coverage last Friday. But this level was supposed to be a little bit more of a challenge compared to my first one, where I wanted it to be a timer. I wanted there to be some pretty precise, not necessarily jumps, but just some really quick movements and platforming. But I also kind of wanted to do what the underground levels are known for, which is really nice shortcuts. And so I'll show you off how you're supposed to play it, and I'll also show off the shortcuts and then the behind-the-scenes things. And I'll also, once again, I wanted to show off another amiibo, because the first one, the whole theme was the Metal Mario amiibo for the underground, or the underwater theme. This one, Escape the Lab, as it would imply, you're playing as Dr. Mario, which he's my favorite amiibo by far. He looks so detailed, he looks so cool. I love the red and blue pill in his hand. Yeah, he's just the best amiibo ever. And so, let's go ahead and play Escape the Lab. I may do less commentary on this one, because this one's a little intense. See, the music is just freaking you out. Oh, shoot. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, crap. That's fine, though. We don't need it. We don't need it. Move forward. Move on. We'll get one right here in a second. Yeah. Now, I'll show you guys later, but there's a cool trick you can do here that makes this much easier. There's actually lots of cool tricks in this whole level that make things much easier. Hey, shut up. So you go on, and there's a pressure to kind of move quickly because you only have 100 seconds to beat the level. So then if you run here and you jump, oh, that's fine. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'll show off the cool thing now. That makes it much easier. So you go ahead and you get this. And you have the doctor's lab table, which has a bunch of mushrooms on it, of course. So you have to dodge these flames here, which I thought was a really cool mechanic, because normally vines make things really easy, but when you have to dodge all these flames, it can be pretty hard. And now, since we're Big Mario, we can just go ahead and hop over here. And then this part right here, you can actually just speed run. So you just go, and you get hit there, but then I give you guys grace right here. And so it's fine. Oh, oops. And then also, instead of going on that skull platform, you can hop down here. And go through here. You get more of a party here. And now some people are going to freak out, and they're going to be like, wait, I can't go any farther. I have to go back through here, and I have to go on the skull thing. But if you just jump and try to get out, you're fine. So we'll go through here. We'll go through. We'll get hit by that guy, because that's fine. You get a brief little bit of a party here if you have enough time left. I only have 36 seconds left, so we're kind of running low. But the ending is right here. Oh. You kind of have one last challenge there. We're trying to dodge that guy. But if you go on here, you can make it. And then look, Mario just slides right out of there. Tries to get out. And so, let's actually hop on over to editor mode. And I'll show you guys some cool little tricks just while hopping right in. Oh, look, Diego Bot played my course, the question block. Nice. He started too. Thanks, Diego. Yes, that's okay to change. I don't even know what I'm editing. Why do you guys keep freaking out about that? All right, so here's my level. Let's go ahead and hop right in. And what you have right here off the bat is you have the doctor's lab table. And so you have his costume. and then you have a mushroom there, you have another mushroom there, the super mushroom, and then a flying bad mushroom, and then a big Goomba mushroom. And so you can kind of tell right off the bat that this guy is experimenting with some messed up stuff. He's really experimenting with shrooms. He's a really weird doctor. He has these mysterious vines growing all over the place, and then these magical plants that have mutated and started shooting fire. Or as I like to say, they're blazing things up. So you have this mysterious plant that's blazing things up, and then these mysterious mushrooms. So things are just kind of weird right off the bat, and so clearly you need to escape this lab. He has a little stash of money. There must be some sort of reason that he has to leave, and he's freaking out. His heartbeat right here starts going crazy, and he needs to go. And so you use your plants to escape, and you climb out, and things are crashing down on you. You have a mole infestation. The plants are growing. Things are going crazy. And so you move on over here, and you get out to your front door. Now, you have to get on this, and if you land on this, he just completely focuses. There's no music whatsoever. Things are kind of twitching out a little bit. He's tweaking hard. And so you go there, and then if you hop over here, the cool thing is if you have the Dr. Mario costume, you can actually break through that and get out. I don't think you can get out any other way. And if you do come up here, you find Dr. Mario's super secret stash. Yeah. See, things are really messed up now. This is where Dr. Mario keeps his prime stuff. In the very back room. And this is also where he makes the majority of his money, outside of his other pharmaceutical products. And so you can come in here, you have a party where he just takes the last of his stash so he can make his grand escape and get out of the lab. Because, yeah, then you come down here, you grab your coat, you go through the door, and you can leave through the secret exit. Just like that. And so I'll kind of explain my reasoning behind certain things, how I wanted the gameplay to be forced along. If we go back here to the very beginning, like I said, I wanted there to be some platforming where you had to dodge the flames, and originally this was supposed to recreate Mario level World 1-2, where there was kind of the little pillars there that you could run on. I think there's like some Goombas in between, or Goombas before and after, and then like the initial 5 blocks right there. But the way that was kind of formatted with the triangle and the stacked up like that was that it made it really hard. Like the piranha plants are a little too close, and so I separated them about 2 to 3 blocks out each. That's still basically as original as the original World 1-2, and then I put the vines to have that kind of illegal medical stuff going on. And so then you have this is which is directly from level World 1-2, but I use it to kind of get out. And then I don't know what's actually in this block. Yeah, just a 1-up. I like to reward people with 1-ups if they go explore the outside. And then once again, you're rewarded with another power-up. And then this is once again mirroring World 1-2, only everything is flipped because you're going the opposite way. And so you progress through that. If you look at level 2 of Super Mario Bros., it's the exact same thing. Only I added some coins in there, obviously added the thwomps in there, and then the mutated piranha plants. And then that's this right here is why there's like that crashing sound, is because I put the crash sound effects in there, and then the little cat paw attacks whenever a mole comes out and whenever you hit a mole. And so then you have the extra costume there, which anytime there's a spot where someone could potentially get hit, I like to reward them afterwards, especially in these amiibo-based levels, with an opportunity to get a power-up. Because I don't want people to die a lot in my levels. I don't want them to get frustrated, especially with no checkpoints. And so I give them lots of power-ups, and I want them to look like Dr. Mario through the duration of the whole level. And so that's why I put that power-up there, and it's also why I put them there. But I do make them in hidden blocks because I want them to be not so obvious that if you're playing the game, it's not like, oh, here's a power-up. Like, you have to kind of search for it still. And so then I put enough blocks here so you can't see anything going forward. With this was originally in the original Super Mario Bros. Level 2, there's the 3 pipes right there, and so I put mutated piranha plants in those to kind of once again add to the threat that you need to escape this lab. The flying one there, and then I wanted these vines originally to be hanging from the whole top, but if that happened, there is no reason to take the skull across. and so I had to separate them a little bit, and then it also kind of made it look almost more realistic that they were kind of hanging down in chunks. And so you take the skull across, and if you actually look at this right here, yeah, see, I was able to kind of see where Mario would fall, and then because of that, I was able to go back and play through. And I kind of saw where he would fall, and I'd go and jump, and then I saw that he landed right there, and so thus I was able to draw that platform right there. And then I always try to align. You see these really thick lines right here, where it's like, yeah. I like to align things with that right there, so you can see like that's all aligned with that block. Right here, there's another thick line, and everything stops right there, because that's about the focus of the whole screen. And so I like to make everything kind of in chunks of what you see on the screen. So this whole challenge right here, between the initial jump and then where you leave, is enter screen, exit screen, which I think makes it all look really pretty, and I think it also kind of helps flow the gameplay. And then you come over here, and there's that last challenge of the original Super Mario Brothers level, the secret exit up there, and then once again the vines to maybe give you some grace and also help you get up there to the secret exit. And so the reason I put this down here was because I actually found myself a lot while playtesting. I would do this jump, and Mario kind of has a slide to him, as you can see right there, and I'd fall down this hole a lot, and that seemed really punishing for those who maybe were just in a hurry, or the timer was freaking them out, or they were trying to dodge maybe a fireball coming at them, and it seemed really punishing to have death down there. And so I put this down there, and then also made it even more rewarding because I'm just a softie. But then you come up here, and there's no grace down there, or grace down there, and then if you fall at any point down here, I have this scary sound. But if you come down here, there's the rewarding sound, and it's a little too obvious that there's something down here with that plant going all the way down there. But at the same time, like, if people want to replay it without that, they can, and they still do have to get over this jump, which can be pretty hard over here later on in the level. So it's not like it eliminates all the challenge of the level and takes them immediately to the end. And then once again, you have this kind of secret exit here, which is exactly from level World 1-2 in Super Mario Brothers. And then if you take the hidden exit, oh, alright, let's go. Then yeah, you get to a secret stash, which is just, I like to include a party area in about each of my levels. There's always a place to party somewhere in my levels, usually. And so then you have the door there and the exit there, and then I wanted to give that quick exit there because I wanted Mario to have that feeling of he's not going to stick around at all. He's going to slide straight out of there and get out of this place because it's torture now. And so that's my very first level in Super Mario, or not my very first level. That's my first underground level in Super Mario Maker. I believe it was the third level I made. And you can find the course ID somewhere on the screen or somewhere before and after the video, but definitely down in the description of the video below. Let me know if you liked it. Go play it. I probably spoiled a lot of it for you, but I think it's still fun to actually go play, especially this part right here. It's so hard to get through those flames, and it's fun to kind of do a speed run of this level. See how fast you can beat it. Maybe leave a comment down below of how fast you beat it, but also leave comments of your own course IDs. If you want me to play them, I'll play them, I'll record them, and I'll publish them live. So you can see my reactions to your own levels that you made, and it also gets your levels and your name out there in the open. So let's work together there. You get your level out, I get more views. Booyah. But also click the like button, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you down in the comment section below. And I'll be back tomorrow with another Super Mario Maker Let's Play. But in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.